Hello friends, welcome to my new vlog. This has been an interesting week for me. The last vlog I put up last week, it has been the worst performing video I've ever done. It's had like 3 views and I think one of those was me looking at it for a minute. So that's interesting. Clearly my thumbnail, my title did not appeal to anyone. So that's interesting. I don't know if it's a really bad video because after all, nobody's watched it. So, I mean, in a sense, I can't really judge, but obviously, as I say, my thumbnail, my title just really didn't appeal to anyone. I've been told that apparently YouTube, first of all, pushes out your video to your subscribers. And if they don't look at it within the first 48 hours, YouTube doesn't push it anywhere else. And I would say a lot of my subscribers are people that have liked my shorts. So unsurprisingly, they're not so interested in my long form stuff anyway. And I don't know what to do about it. I can only say that I still love doing YouTube videos and I really enjoy it and it helps me. So I will keep going, but it's a bit of a quandary. Yes. Oh, by the way, I have not even introduced myself yet. That would be help. My name is Kate. I'm Kate Sanderson. I'm an actor. I used to live in North London, but I've moved to a house in Essex at the beginning of the year, and I'm gradually doing it up and making it nice, which is part of what my films are about, but it's also just part of my kind of day-to-day life and how I get on with things and, you know, where I go and stuff. Yeah, I mean, as I say, many of my subscribers have subscribed because they like my little shorts, but I think to be monetized on YouTube, I would need 10 million views on my shorts within 3 months, which is, I mean, my shorts are nothing like that. I mean, maybe like 1,500 views a short or something. But if that's true, and that's why people are, if that's true, then it kind of explains partly why no one looks at my videos. I can only just hope that something I do will help or sort of take things off. I don't know. As I say, I enjoy doing YouTube, so there you go. A while ago, I heard about this thing, another actor told me about it, called Too Good To Go bags. And this is an app that has teamed up with different cafes, restaurants, shops to offer at a reduced price bags of food or meals that would have gone in the bin. And so I thought, well, I don't agree with food waste. And I also, you know, I'm not overburdened with cash at the moment. So today I thought I would try some Too Good To Go bags. So I've ordered one from Greggs, one from Costa, and then one from Morrison's Supermarket, which I'm going to collect tonight. I know that getting things from Greggs and Costa sounds a bit naughty, but I'm going to be working in London for the next 2 days, and then on Saturday, Sunday, I'm also working away for long hours. And so I thought that hopefully if Greggs give me some sandwiches or snacks and things, I can take those and they'll be quite useful. And with Costa, I ordered the sweet treats bag. Well, you know, I am going to need some things to fill me up. So it's just to try it. So that's kind of what a lot of my vlog this week will be about. I think it'll be a much shorter vlog than usual because I am so busy this week. But I will do some other things as well. So if you would find that interesting, please stay and watch the rest of the video. Hi guys, I just got back from Greggs and I have to say I'm a little scared. If you are not in the UK, then I'll just explain. Greggs is a kind of baker that's very popular in the UK. They have all kinds of sweet and savoury treats. I got my Halloween cakes from there in my last video. And they're kind of unhealthy, but they're great. Anyway, one vegan sausage roll from Greggs costs £1.15. And my to-go bag that I bought just on this app was £2.99. And here's what I got when I went to the shop. I've never seen so much Greggs in my life. I'm just going to open it up and we'll see what's there. Okay. I really wish I had a household of teenage boys and they could eat all this because, I mean, I just didn't think it'd be this much. Anyway, let's see what there is. So it says Too Good To Go. And I did order the vegetarian bag. I hope that they haven't given me lots of meat stuff because I'm not going to eat that. I do sometimes have chicken and fish, but I don't have red meat. Okay, so if I look in here, oh my word. Oh my word, I'll unpack the bag and show you what I've got. Okay. Okay guys, this is a lot of food. I noticed that I've got a ham sandwich, which I really, really wouldn't have. Maybe I can pass that on to a friend. I've got this Pudsey biscuit, which is for the charity Children in Need. If you're not from the UK, Pudsey is the mascot for Children in Need. It's very cute. I'm assuming it's just because it's broken in half that they've given it to me, which is lovely. Okay, I've got 2 vegan sausage rolls, which, as I told you, 1 vegan sausage roll is £1.15. So that's just 2 of these, just almost for the price of the £2.99. And then here I've got a cheese and onion bake, which is great. And what's this? A jam donut. Okay. Sausage, bean and cheese melt. Okay, that's again, I think, got meat in it, so I probably wouldn't have that. But there's a southern fried chicken sandwich. I could have that. And a steak bake. Okay, so let me turn around again. There we go. Time for a break. I love Pudsey Bear. Children in Need comes around every year so quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this is going to be delicious, but I'll turn the camera around and taste it and tell you what I think. Just have a little bite. It's a lovely biscuit, as I would expect from Greggs. I would say it has a slightly oniony smell because I think it's been in that bag with like onion steak bakes and all that stuff. So fair enough. It's not going to stop me eating it, but it's not quite the way the biscuit would be normally. But you know, I am amazed that you could, if you're very, very short of money, you can live with this Too Good To Go app. You could certainly fill your tummy. And although, as I said, maybe I said it already, these Greggs like steak bakes and things are not healthy. If you have them with a big salad, they'll fill you up. It is really eye-opening how much food gets thrown away. Let me have some tea. Oh, that's nice. This has been a strange time for me. As if you know me and you've looked at my videos before, you may know that my cat Cookie was diagnosed with diabetes at the beginning of October. Just before that, I had felt confident enough with the state of my house and myself and everything to start applying for acting jobs again. I'd had a couple of auditions. And then Cookie's been diagnosed like this. And of course, with his diabetes, he had to be injected at first of all once a day, then twice a day. And that's really helped him and it's wonderful. But because acting is such a strange job and it's all, you know, if people want you for a short film or a play or a feature film, they want you when they want you. There's no negotiating. You have to fit in or not have the job. And you don't want to contact people and then kind of tell them you don't want the job because then they're going to get annoyed. So this has really kind of put me off applying for acting jobs again. A lady is coming this evening to meet us, Cookie and I, and if I'm not available, she will be giving Cookie his injections, which is wonderful, and I'm so grateful that she's coming. That's great. But again, it's expensive to have her come in, and while Cookie totally deserves it, I have to balance, in short, I don't think I can pursue my acting properly at the moment. But that's life. I mean, Cookie has been an amazing pet, an amazing friend, a million purrs, cuddles, friendships and snuggles over many years. He's been amazing and he absolutely deserves my help now. His care has been very expensive, but all his life he's hardly needed the vet. So, he deserves my help now and he's going to get it. And the vet feels that Cookie has quite a bit of good quality life ahead of him. Certainly, I mean, I don't know. They're very cagey about saying exactly how long. So that's great. And I will keep him for as long as I can. It's just been a rather strange turn of events. And I also, like this yesterday and the day before, I was working in London and it was lovely to be back in London, but it also was a little bit melancholy because it reminded me of how I used to live in London. It was my manor and I could go to the place where I was working like on the tube and it was so amazing. And I was so lucky to have that. But now I'm here and it's a new life and there are good things here too. And I'm very grateful for this house and whatever. Anyway, I think I will finish my tea and my biscuit and then I will show you something else I'm going to do. Of course, for this video, I ordered a couple of to-go bags. I would say if you want a to-go bag, probably just stick to one a day or for like a couple a week because I dread to think how much pastry Costa's going to give me, because I ordered a sweet bag, and then I ordered a bag of groceries from Morrison's. We'll see what they give me. Anyway, it's amazing, and I'm going to have plenty of food. So anyway, I finish my tea. I'll come back to you. Okay. Hi friends, we're in my bathroom. I used to have a rather kind of cheapo looking mirror up here. When I moved in, it was left there. And I wanted to put up instead 2 prints my auntie gave me a number of years ago. But I've looked at them, and I'm going to have to order picture hanging wire. So it's coming tomorrow. Hopefully I will be able to hang both of these seaside prints up properly, and that will be lovely. It's years ago my aunt gave me these 2 prints. Let's get the other one. Yeah, there's the other one. Got it years ago, and I've just, you know, they never fitted in our old house, but I think here in this bathroom they'd actually be absolutely lovely. And she's coming next week to see me, so yeah, hopefully I will get them put up, and I'll show you what they look like in the next day or two before this vlog goes up. Hello again. Here is my progress with the Glenmore Haunting jigsaw puzzle that I started a couple of vlogs ago. It has completely defeated me. My auntie is going to be staying in this room, so I've come to the conclusion that when you do a jigsaw puzzle, you need somewhere that you can do it, and doing it on the floor is just very uncomfortable, and you need some time, you know, when you can really concentrate on it. So what I might do is over Christmas I might buy a cheap card table that I can get up to the loft and try and set this up again. But I think at the moment I'm going to have to break it up and start again. I think I needed to start off with the outer rim. I think I gave up too quickly on trying to do the outer edge, because that would have been a good start. Some of the outer edge I've done. You know, it's a shame, but I think probably I'm just not in a time of life when I can do a jigsaw puzzle properly, and I have to accept that. But maybe Christmas. One day, let's hope I will actually do the Glenmore Haunting jigsaw puzzle, and you can see it finally. Okay guys, here is as promised, my lunch. I got my chicken sandwich here from Greg's. I got vegetables with it, so that's great. And yeah, it's delicious. Very pleased with it. Well, hello friends, it's later in the day. I've just been to Costa. I got my good to go bag, Too Good to Go bag from there. Again, they were lovely. It doesn't look such a big bag as the one from Greg's, which is absolutely fine because, you know, my goodness, it's a lot. I must say I really am thrilled to have found this app because, you know, I kind of feel that in a time of real need, it would be a lifesaver. I mean, as I say, I'm not very well off at the moment anyway, but no, it's a wonderful resource, and I'm very glad that this food is not now going to go into the bin. So that's great. I will maybe take some of these Costa pastries to my colleagues tomorrow, and hopefully they will like them. So let's go and see what I got. Okay, so I have one bag here. I have second bag, a third bag. Okay, and so what I have is a sort of twist pastry. I'm assuming it's sweet. I ordered a sweet bag, but I don't know. I haven't tasted it yet. It looks very nice pastry anyway. Then I have a pain au chocolat, which is lovely. And then I have 2 cupcakes. I have one that sort of looks like lemon drizzle, I would say. And then one that is like Terry's chocolate orange cupcake. So it's a tray full of sin here. But Cookie, stay away from my stuff, please. That's what I got, and it looks very good quality. And considering that one of these items, Cookie, Cookie would be like £3, I've been very lucky to get all these 4 things for £2.99. So excellent value. Okay. Cookie, darling, please don't go near Mummy's pastries, okay? Oh no, my cupcake, my cupcake. Oh, oh. Oh, naughty Cookie, honestly. Well, friends, Cookie's new babysitter just came round to get the keys and meet us, and she was just so sweet. Cookie loved her. I feel so reassured. and she lives very, very nearby. So I feel we've been so lucky to find her. I look like I've got kind of angel beams coming towards me. That is so uncanny, isn't it? It's a bit spiritual looking. Okay. No, I'm so happy. So my plan for this evening is I'm going to do some more ironing. I think earlier you might have seen I had the corner of the ironing board out. And then towards 9 o'clock, I'm heading off to Morrison's supermarket to get my final surprise Too Good To Go bag. Bring it back here. I'll show you quickly what it is. Then I really have to get to bed because tomorrow, very early start, long day. I'm so happy and relieved. I'm going to have one of my cakes that I got from Costa as a treat. So I'll turn around and show you what I've got. Yes, I've got the lemon sponge cake. I mean, to tell you the truth, for me, Costa really is pretty expensive. I wouldn't really kind of go into Costa just because it's a luxury brand to me. So it's very nice to have a really delicious soft cake. If they were going to put this in the bin, that's a great shame because it looks lovely. Anyway, thank you. And oh, wow, I am very relieved. God is good. I'm slightly missing my Halloween plushies, but it's also quite peaceful without them. So, yeah, I wonder what will have happened by the time Halloween comes round again. Okay. Well, friends, here is my Morrison's bag. I've not looked inside it yet, so I don't know what they gave me, but I'll now just take everything out and show you. Let's have a look. This was $2.99. Okay, so I have some lovely raspberries. Okay. I've got breaded chicken. Okie doke. Great. I've got a cucumber. Okay, it's a bit damaged. I've got some coleslaw and potato salad, which is great. And I have some double cream. So that was all together $2.99. So that's great. I can use all that stuff. That is really super. It's interesting though, I'm sure I pressed vegetarian and they've given me the chicken, which of course I can't eat. But interesting. Maybe I didn't do it right. But I think that's been a really interesting experiment and I will certainly eat this stuff really quick. Okay. I'm tired now. Good night, friends. Oh, darling, good morning. Hello, Cookie. I'm so happy to be sitting with you. How are you doing? This is a strange week. Apparently you can do good to go bags for pets as well. So Cookie needs diabetic biscuits, but he's still having ordinary wet food. Maybe I could try and get a cat too good to go bag, but it wouldn't be this week, it would be in the future. But I'll try it. He doesn't like the diabetic wet food, he just leaves it. Anyway. Hello, Cookie, it's good to see you. Good to see you, baby. Well, good morning, friends. It is, it's breakfast. I've got some of those raspberries from Morrison's on my muesli, and I've got a pastry from Pret a Manger for part of my breakfast. Going into London always makes me really hungry, so I'm having both of these things today. Okay, see you later. So today I'm having my Greg's baguette with salad and with some of my cucumber from Morrison's. So this is my second lunch that I've had with my to-go bags, and it's looking delicious. Okay. Camden. Oops. Sorry. Okay. Okay again, friends, well, here is my dinner. I've got 2 pieces of my chicken from the Morrison's Too Good To Go bag, and then my own vegetables and potato, and then I'm going to have my Greg's donut that I got free with a cup of tea afterwards. And so far, you know, I'm eating very good on my Too Good To Go bags. Bon appetit. Well, here we go. I've got home and had my dinner now. And I'm sorry to go on and on, but it is a program about the to-go bags, a video about the to-go bags. So I shall enjoy my donut now and a little bit of YouTube before getting on with my tasks. I love these pink candles. They're kind of replacing the orange candle for me. They're lovely. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Cookie just knocked off the top of my incense burner. Cookie, why did you do that? Why did you knock off the top of Mummy's incense burner? Why did you do that? You look like you're feeling really good. That's great. Okay. So friends, tonight I'm having some of my cream that I got from Morrison's Too Good To Go bag with some tinned peaches, which is not the healthiest, but you know, I wanted to use it and I had some tinned peaches, so there you go. Before this I had the rest of the chicken from Morrison's and some more vegetables, and then I did have a Greg's bake for my lunch today with a salad. So you know, I'm certainly filling myself up with this Too Good To Go bag stuff. And yeah, I had my raspberries with my muesli this morning and a pastry. Okay, I'll stop going on, but it's been good. I think I'll get it again. It's just a beautiful postbox celebrating Remembrance Sunday. All the lovely poppies. Oh, what amazing work. People are so talented. Wow. Okay, well, thank you for your talent and for the remembrance. Wow. I've missed the last train, so I'm going home on a coach at 2 o'clock in the morning, Victoria coach station. I really am not finding this much fun. Hello friends, nice to see you again. This has been a really busy week. The bits of footage I've put into this vlog are a little bit strange. They just document my going back and forth to London for work this week, which was lovely but very hectic. I've also had a very bad cold, and I got home very late from work on Saturday night, got into the house about 6 o'clock in the morning, so Sunday was a bit of a bust. I would say it's been a really super week, but I feel I've continually been chasing to keep up and just making it, which is it's never a great feeling. I would say in conclusion that I have really loved the Too Good To Go bags. I feel that they were excellent value. I ate everything I think except the red meat items that I was given, and they were lovely and very good value. One slightly odd thing I've noticed though, my auntie is coming to stay today, and I don't feel I can order Too Good To Go bags for her to eat. I feel like I've got to just make more just meals from scratch because she's a guest. So I that's maybe my snobbishness is just coming up. But I'm not getting them this week because my auntie's staying, but it's going to be lovely and I can't wait for her to stay. Let me show you just briefly a few other things I've been working on. Ages ago I got a Sprocket printer for my phone, and I'm just going to now show you some photos I printed off. It's really cute. I love my Sprocket. So here is a very pink scrapbook that I got ages ago, and I used my Sprocket printer to print off photos from my picnic day at Wheelie, which I made a whole video about in the summer. If you're a fan of the channel, you'll know about that. And I'm really happy with it, and I finished off the page with little purple themed scraps that I got on Amazon and stickers. Here is me with my little parasol that was really very small, and there's the beautiful cypress trees and my picnic basket from my mum and the lovely purple flowers that were there, and that really slightly spooky church, St Andrew's Church in Wheelie, which I want to go back to one day when the cold weather, because the pond was I think with mist rising off that pond it would look very spooky. And there's a lovely path on the walk, and then here's a painting I did many years ago, and I did a painting that day too. There's a Victorian lady. I was trying to feel kind of like a Victorian lady doing my painting on the picnic. So yeah, that's been really lovely. What I would say about the Sprocket printer is that it prints things off rather dark. I mean, this was a very, very blue sky that day. I'll try and insert a picture from the day, and the Sprocket printer has printed it off to look quite dark The sky was blazing with light. I mean, I'm still pleased with it. It's lovely, but yeah, the depiction of light isn't so accurate. In each sprocket pack, you only get 10 prints, I think, in the little silver pack. I just used the pack that came with the printer. I know I have some spare packs somewhere else, but I don't know where they are. I found that for printing off slightly dark, spooky pictures, the sprocket printer is fantastic. Like, here's a picture from my mantelpiece from Saint's Day, and there's my Saint's Day table, and there's the little page I did on Saint's Day. I don't think anyone watched it because it's my worst performing video, but in short, I love the sprocket printer and I will really enjoy using it. Now, also from Saint's Day, I had this Angels, Faith and Prayer activity book that I was a bit sniffy about. I felt it was AI generated, and I think it probably is. However, I have actually been using it, so I'll just quickly go in. So here's a lovely colouring in of hands praying. I suppose those could be Jesus hands, but I've coloured that in, and got a nice flower colouring in. I've been enjoying doing that. It's not really angelic, but I'm enjoying it. Then I did a bit more to the Do Not Fear, for I Am With You that I did on Saint's Day. And was there any more? I think there was more. Yes, let your faith be bigger than your fears. Done that one. I did. Yeah, this is a very bright one. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. So that was a very bright one I did. So yeah, I've come back to that, and I will do more angel stickering and things. So I do like this book after all. So I was a bit rough about it, but it's nice. Okay. You may remember in the summer, I was singing the praises of Emily in Paris Pink Lemonade. It was delicious. Well, just on the off chance, I saw some Emily in Paris Pantene shampoo. I quite like Pantene, but I thought I'll try it because it's Emily in Paris. And you know, it was really, really good shampoo. It built up a wonderful lather. So I would say whoever is the marketing person at Emily in Paris, they do choose very good quality products to put their name to. So I recommend the Emily in Paris Pantene Pro V. It's a lovely bottle, but the shampoo is excellent and it really made my hair lovely and silky. So there you go. Hello again, friends. I think I'm probably going to be rounding up this video here. In contrast with last week, this has been such a short video. Yeah, it's strange when you get ill and you don't get everything done that you want, and it's a bit depressing. That's life, isn't it? It's not all perfection. One very good thing this week has been that Cookie's diabetes seems to have regulated somewhat because he no longer wants water all the time. For the last few months, he's been demanding to have the tap on, like even just at a trickle, all the time. My last water bill was huge, which I understand. If he's coming to the end of his life and he's feeling bad, I didn't want to switch off the water if it made him freak out. But now he's stopped asking for water. He's just like a normal cat. He wants a little bit of water. So that's a small thing, but it's very good. It's something that I'm very grateful for. So there you go. Now I will have to go and tidy up the rest of the house. I've prepared my auntie's bedroom. It's not awful. It's just, if I hadn't been ill and been so busy and blah, blah, blah last week, I would now be ahead. But I'm going to quickly edit this video and put it up for Monday night. And I will see you in my next vlog. Thank you for watching. If you would be kind enough to have a look at my last video about Saints' Day, Souls' Day and Halloween Mass, even if you just feel critical, I would be grateful because it has the lowest views of any video I've done. And you know, that's it. Anyway, thank you for watching and I will see you on my next vlog.